So we're looking at pages 18 and 19 where we are finding whack-a-moles. I think the first one that people got stuck on was the second one on page 18. So let's real quick remember, again, if we're not able to graph in slope-intercept form, we have to remember that when we have it in the form y equals mx plus b, our b is giving us our y-intercept. So here is our y-intercept of the first line at y equals 4. So up 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is where some of you shut down here because you were like, well, our slope is 3. So if m is equal to 3, we're thinking about it as up 3 over 1. But remember, this could also mean -3 divided by -1. That's still also 3. So we can go down 3, left 1, down. So 1, 2, 3, left 1. And then we've got to use a straight edge. So if you don't have a folder or a planner or something nearby and need a ruler, I'm going to set these here. Do you want to straight edge? Yep, packets are right here, honey. You're welcome. So like open one of these would be cardstock, but they're all pretty much paper. All right. So you have to be as accurate as possible so you can see where the two lines are going to intersect. So there's our first line. We're going to do the same thing with the second line. We're going to plot our y-intercept. So it's at -3. 1, 2, 3. And then our slope is -1 over 2. So remember, here our slope could be equal to -1 over 2, or we could call it 1 over -2. So just like this is down 1 over 2, down 1 over 2, this other is up 1, left 2. So hopefully there you see where it is going to hit. I feel like it's kind of like battleship, right? I'm trying to hit him. So this would be the mole that we took out. Okay. Were there any others that were like, what the heck did you do for this one? On whack-a-mole 1 or whack-a-mole 2? Guys, this is going to take practice. This is something that should be mastered by this point. So if it's not mastered, you need to put in some time here. Whack-a-mole 2. Should we look at number 2 as well here? Our y-intercept of both of these are what? 0. So guess where you're probably going to run into each other at? 0, right? This has a slope of 4 over 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4 over 1. Once you have 2 points, you can draw a straight line. That is a pretty steep slope, right? Probably should have been going through this little guy too. And then this is down 1 over 1. But since they share the same y-intercept, we should assume, but we will test also, that they're going through the same point here, right? So what's the solution here? 0, 0. Their y-intercept. I guess we didn't find the solution before we picked out the mole. So what did you guys say your solution was for this one? Yes, the second one on whack-a-mole 2 was 0, 0. What about the second one on whack-a-mole 1? Our x value was -2. Our y value was also -2. Remember, they're always listed as XY, where they intersect. Anders, you can definitely move back to your seat now. You don't need your Chromebook, so you can leave it charging if you need to. That way you're not so tempted to goof off. All right, so I'm going to do these 4 on page 20 with you, and then I'm going to assign you the pixel art. A pixel art. All right, so here is -2. This is my y-intercept of the first line. I should be able to quickly start there. My slope of the first line is 1/4. So 1 up, 4 to the right, or 1 down, 4 to the left. So up 1/4. Or down 1, left 4, bless you. And we are connecting our lines. And then here, our y-intercept is 2. We have up 5/4. Can I go up 5 from here? Savannah, do you need to leave? I'm not talking to you again, please. I can't go up 5 from here, so I can go down and left and still be positive, because negative divided by a negative is positive. So I'm going to go down 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and left 4. So that goes right through here. And then we just label this point. What is my x value here? -4. And my y value is 3. -3. So this is my answer to number 1. That's my solution to the system of equations. So then it's also telling you to check your point makes both equations true. Do you need to know how to check your point? Yes, you do. You're going to have to check your point on the quiz. So you would put it into the first equation, right? 1/4 times the x value minus 2. And then you would is equal to our y, which is -3. Here, the second equation, -3 is equal to 5/4 times -4 plus 2. So both of these we want to be -3. So this is, -1 minus 2. That equals -3, right? And this is -5 plus 2, which equals -3. So both of them check out. That's one of the things that is expected of you on your quiz as well, okay? All right. Plot these, right? Y-intercept. Real quickly, you should be able to plot these, right? Y-intercept, this is negative, so I'm going to go down 1/4. Down 1/1, 2, 3, 4. Once I have 2 points, I can use a straight edge to draw my line. Same thing here. Find your y-intercept real quick. -4. Up 5/4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5/4. See where they're running into each other? This point here is what on the x? 4. And on the y, it is 1. See the y value here is 1. okay? You gotta get really good at these, my dears. Again, y-intercept for the first line is 3. My slope is 1 over 3. Remember, it's rise over the run. So up 1 over 3. Once I have 2 points, I can draw a line. No. And then we're going to start with our next line, -2. And this time our slope is +2. So we're going up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1. And here's your point of intersection. So the x value is 3, the y value is 4. That is my solution to that system of equations. Okay? Are we doing okay? This last one, -1 is my y-intercept, so I'm plotting a point here on the y-axis at -1. My slope is -2 over 1. You can think about it as 2 over -1. Either way, right? So if I go down 2, I have to go right 1. But if I go up 2, I have to go left 1. Either way will work. You just need 2 points and a straight edge. Well, the ruler is a straight edge. But some people aren't using a ruler. Some people are using a folder or something else. All right, 4 here is my y-intercept. So on the y-axis, I'm putting a point on the 4. And then I have up 1 over 2 or down 1 left 2. So you see where they intersect, yes? So it is this point. Remember to list your x variable, x value first. So that's -2 and y is 3. All right, go ahead and practice checking those points. I am simply going to get your pixel art assigned to you. The art of pixels. All right, there it is. Hey guys, this pixel art corresponds with your last 2 pages, pages 21 and 22 in your workbook. So you can definitely look at, let me stop. You can definitely look at this and pick out this point. That's going to be your answer. So here are the directions. Solve the system of equations by graphing. While questions 1 through 6 are graphed, you will need to graph questions 7 through 12. You're going to identify the solution to the system. Write the solution as an ordered pair. Remember, you have to open the parenthesis, x, comma, y. So you're not putting the x, you're putting the what x value is, right? Comma, and then the y value, and then close your parenthesis. So if it's telling you you're wrong and you think you're right, check to be sure you've put it in the proper form. Without a space between the coordinates. Example, here, this is how they want your value in. If there's no solution, simply state so to reveal the pixel art. So if they don't intersect, like if they're parallel here, you would type in no solution. They're giving you the words. Simply state so, okay? So there are, it's right here in the directions for you and on your paper if you don't know how to spell solution. Thank you very much, Mr. Smart Aleck. Can we move on? All right. All right. So we're going to, then the last few you have to graph. So the first 6 should be quick and easy. The next 6 you do have to plot and graph yourself. Use your paper. It's helpful to, you know, actually graph them, and then it's asking you to input those there, okay? Questions, concerns? It's not too much. But you do have to buckle down and actually do it. So get busy, stay busy. Let me know if you need help. All right, you guys got this.